Hello everyone, Patrick here, and welcome in today's video, which will be a little update on our dividend portfolio. And I want to talk about dividend payments that we will get for the month of August. It will be from 8 companies, and it is Caterpillar, Clorox, Colgate Palmolive, Loves Companies, Reality Income Corp, Procter & Gamble, AT&T, and Apple. The last one, Apple, is the important one because right now it's a great opportunity to buy, just because Apple announced a fifth stock split from a 1987, and it will be a stock split for one, and they split it because the stock price reaches $400 level, and the last stock split was in 2014, I think. Yes, in 2014, and it was a 7-for-1 split when the prices reached $700. Well, why is it a great opportunity to buy in? Well, just because the price is lower. Yes, all will be the same, the market, everything will be the same, but the prices are lower. It is basically a discount. For me, beautiful opportunity to buy in. But Apple is also a great company. I would buy it anyway, even if the split would not happen, just because as we can see right here in the earnings, Apple beat all the estimates for their earnings per share, and which means basically just that they done a great job throughout this corona crisis. And we can see it here that even though their total revenue was growing, and then it went significantly down, but the EPS still was positive, which means that they handled the situation really good. The next thing I want to look at is in their financial statement, is in balance sheet, I think. And yes, and this is a annually balance sheet, and let's take a look at their assets and liabilities, which I look at always. So their total current assets were increasing year by year from 106 billion to 162. Right now their total current liabilities are at 105 billions. So the current liabilities are much smaller than their current assets. So that's a great point. The next thing is their total assets, and their total assets represent a 338 billion against a 248 billion. Well, there's a 100 billion difference between their liabilities and their assets, and I think that let's take a look at Apple on eToro, and you can see here that the market cap of Apple, basically Apple is huge, and the 100 billion difference between their assets and the liabilities just means that the company is doing great, even though through the hard times. They went through many crises, and they handled all of them really well. The last thing in the cash flow statement is the net income, which you can see here that if I, yes, annual statement, and in the net income, the net income increased from a no, it's not that. I want to look at a free cash flow, and you can see here that their free cash flow in 2016, when there was also a market crash, it was $52 billion. Then it went down to 50, came to 64, and again in the crisis went down to 58. But still, the EPS was profitable. So I don't know. For me, there's nothing better in a tech segment than Apple. I know that there is Tesla, but Tesla is more riskier than Apple. Apple is a stable giant in a tech, in a tech, and that's why I'm buying it. And also Apple pays a dividend. and that's important for me because I am a dividend investor and I invest in the long term. Here we can see that Apple increased their dividend for 7 years in a 5-year growth rate of a 10.5%. Payout ratio is beautiful of 25%, which is it's nothing basically, so there's a plenty room for increase. And the annual payments if you own one share is $3.28. But now when the split will happen, the shares will be also, or the dividend will be also splitted in the quarters, but everything will be the same. The payments will be the same, just split it into 4. So and they pay dividends quarterly. Here in the dividend growth graph we can see that Apple consistently increased in 2012-2013. It was a significant increase and they started their journey. I think that Apple knows that increasing their dividends and paying dividends is important for a company to stay how can I say it, to stay to make investors believe in it and make it grow, because I really think that investors is what makes the company grow, especially after the crisis. Now let's go to the dividend news, and here we can see that in April the Apple announced a 6.5% increase from a forward yield, previous forward yield of 1.12%, and they increased to from 77 cents to 82, which is for me huge increase and great news. But the important one is that for this month the ex-dividend date for August for Apple is August 7th, which means that basically you have to buy the stocks before at least 2 days before this date. So for me, well, I give myself a little bit more time and I buy it in 2 days, which will be 5th of August. And after the stock split, I think the stock split is happening on 24th of August. Let me check it. Yes, August 24th. So that's all about Apple. The last thing is Bitcoin. I think that all of you have seen the situation that's happening right now around the cryptocurrencies. Well, my opinion on that is it's a great opportunity for day trading, but guys like us, long-term investors, I don't think so much, because it seems like one big bubble. You can see it here that it went in 1 week. It went from around $9,600 to nearly $12,000, and the $12,000 mark became a strong resistance, and it fell down crazy to almost under $11,000. So don't know. Many guys are saying that it will rise up to $100,000, but I don't think that this is the case. Maybe something similar that happened around 2017, but surely not to $100,000. So that's my opinion. I will not buy it. I will surely not buy it. I am not into cryptocurrencies. I believe in stocks and in the long-term investing. So that's all, guys. If you want to know or ask anything, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Please leave a like, subscribe, and go follow my Instagram page. Goodbye.